You came to my home. There is no dent on my car. I have not damaged any other car. What in the hell are you talking about?
On December 16th, 2023, in Blue Ash, Ohio, officers responded to a hit and run at a busy intersection where a woman in a white BMW had backed into another driver and disappeared into the night. And when officers tracked her down at her own front door, the calm woman who answered didn't seem to remember any of it. But her car was about to tell a very different story.
It had the license plate more than anything, Jim. I think they hit us here.
Most likely, yeah, that looks like that's probably the most protruding portion.
Oh, I see that.
Yes. So you got a little bit of transfer there. Good news is no damage. A lot of times stuff like that, we can rub that off from. I've actually used a magic eraser on my car before when someone has like, I come out from the grocery store or something, and it leaves like this paint transfer like that. One of those little magic erasers worked great for that.
They had to have been drinking or something. When they got off of Ronald Reagan, they were into the intersection. The car traveling.
So that's probably why they left.
The car traveling that way.
Real quick, what did they look like? Did you see what the driver?
No.
Okay.
But the car traveling that way laid on its horn because they were in the intersection. So then they backed up, but then they backed into Jim's car.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, over right there.
And
so we have a picture of their driver's license.
I actually got it. You gave that one that comes back to the...
Yeah.
Yes.
But,
they live here in Blue Ash also, so I think I'll be able to hunt
so
them down.
Will you actually pay them a visit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because I think they should have stopped.
Did they go that way?
Yeah, we believe so, but we've lost them. I couldn't tell if they headed down that way or if they did something else.
Oh boy, 31, you changed my location to... Mark right there. Just approximate height. We make contact.
Montgomery and Highland, John Ida Young, 6517.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you just come from down off of you came from Ronald Reagan? Get off the exit there?
Hold on, Bill. Why are you here?
What's that?
Come on in.
And come in? Okay. Yeah, it's
Why are you here?
just here to check on you. Well, you were involved in an accident earlier. You backed into that car.
No.
Yeah.
I don't recall that.
Careful, ma'am. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. How much you have to drink tonight?
1 or 2 glasses of wine.
All right. Well, when you where'd you come from tonight? Were you coming from
Downtown.
downtown?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Right.
Got off on Hunt right there by the Crossgate lanes.
Correct.
Okay. Well, the car that you pulled out into the intersection a little bit, you backed up to get back because he said it was a red light still. Another car had honked at you.
Okay.
And remember when you backed up to get out of the intersection?
I don't know. What are you talking? Why are you here?
Well, you backed into the car that was behind you. You you bumped them a little.
Was there an accident? Or is there an accident report?
Yes, there will be. Yes, I'm performing.
You want to look at my car?
Yeah, come on in.
I really don't understand. Okay.
Be careful walking down right here, okay?
Good.
What do you mean you don't understand?
That I had an accident.
Well, yeah, you got marks on here. I already looked at it. It's the same spot where you backed into his vehicle, and you got your paint transfer on his vehicle, and the color of his vehicle's transferred paint on here. It's kind of faint, but it's right here is one of the little areas. You don't remember backing into his vehicle?
I absolutely don't even know why you're here. Are you telling me that I had an accident right here?
That looks like one of the paint transfers, but I have white paint transfer from your vehicle, and they took a picture of your vehicle when you backed into him. And then they said he got out of the vehicle, and he said when you got the green light, you left.
Okay.
You didn't realize that happened?
Does that look like an accident?
What's that?
Does that look like an accident?
It looks like contact between two vehicles.
Okay.
Contact.
So what would you like me to do?
Well, do you have insurance information?
Of course.
Okay. So, what? Look, where did you come from tonight? Like, what? You said you were downtown?
Yeah.
You had drinks down there?
Yeah. Is this really an accident?
Well, it's contact between two vehicles, and when you left the scene, that's when you leave like that. That's leaving the scene of an accident.
What can I do
Okay.
for you?
Well, now I see issues of like, that you may have been too impaired to operate this vehicle safely. I mean, you're pretty intoxicated right now. I can smell it on you. Your eyes are watery. You got slurred speech. You're kind of unsteady on your feet. And coupled with the fact that we got a reported accident that you left the scene from, that's a problem, okay?
Do you need to call an attorney, or what are we talking about?
You can if you'd like to. For one, I need insurance information.
Okay.
Because I'm doing this crash report, okay? You able to get that out of the vehicle, or do you have it on your phone or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do that. 31 on what are you doing now? Okay, well here's the situation we're at right now, okay? You seem like you're very impaired. All this put together makes me think that you may have been too impaired to safely operate this vehicle. From what I've heard from other people.
Do a breathalyzer?
I'd like to
What?
perform some tests just to see if I could
I
rule out.
don't think that's necessary.
Okay. You don't want to perform any tests to let me rule out anything?
You came to my home. There is no dent on my car. I have not damaged any other car. What in the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm investigating a hit skip where you left the scene of an accident.
Okay.
That's what I was investigating. And as I come across you, I can see you're very impaired, and that's why I wanted to run some tests.
All right.
But you don't want to do those?
Are you going to put the sirens on? What the hell?
Oh, no sirens now.
What is this?
Well, look, do you have ma'am, did you want to perform those tests or no?
No.
No? Okay. Here,
You want me to call my attorney?
we'll call
What?
him. We'll call him in a little bit, okay? Do you have your phone with you?
It's in my car.
In that what?
In my phone. In my
In the house?
condo, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Due to the totality of the
This
circumstances,
is a really big crime scene.
ma'am, you might want to listen to me. Due to the totality of the circumstances, I'm going to have to place you under arrest for OVI, okay? Operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, okay?
You're not going to do that.
I am, okay? Now, you can stay calm, and you can be cooperative with me. We can go back to the PD. We can take care of this, do some paperwork, and then you come right back over here tonight. Or it could turn a bad way, okay? So, I'm going to have to place you in cuffs. I'm going to have to take you to the Blue Ash Police Station. Now, listen. Listen to me, ma'am. Very important, okay? I'm trying to do you some courtesies here. If you want to walk inside with me, grab a phone. Where's your phone? I can get that for you and lock
It's
everything
inside.
up. Okay. Do you want me to? I can have this officer go inside, grab your phone, lock it up for you. You want to do that?
I am absolutely unsure why you are doing this.
I just explained everything to you.
Okay, let's
So,
go in my condo. Is that okay?
We'll go get your. We'll go. You got this locked up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go on in here. We'll grab your phone. And we'll come back out here. But hey, listen to me. Before we do this, you're not going to try anything fishy, right?
What do you mean fishy?
I've already explained to you. You are under arrest. Do you understand me? Ma'am, listen to me.
No,
Do you understand
get your
me?
hands off me.
Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, here. Just go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
No.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Put your palms together.
We're very serious. When,
Yes.
when an officer tells you you're under arrest, okay? You don't.
I was trying to do you a courtesy, but I think it's you're not going to cooperate with me very well. Okay,
No, I
so
will cooperate.
No, you're not understanding that you're
Yeah.
under arrest.
For a fender bender?
for a
Is
what?
that a fender bender?
A fender bender?
Well, you struck a
Yeah.
vehicle and then you left the scene, and you're
Is that what
intoxicated.
You're talking about it?
Yes,
Where did
Okay.
that happen?
right there off of. Here, come on back over here with me, okay?
I have a phone and
I got you, but the way you're acting, I'm not letting you go inside that house because I'm afraid you may do something silly, okay? Do you want this officer to go grab your phone for it and lock your house up for you? We can do that for you.
nice.
Okay. Where's your phone at? Was it right there on that couch?
I would like to lock my door.
Yeah.
And I would like my phone to
Call your lawyer, right?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
Can you get off my arm?
Well, I'm
I would
holding
like
on to you.
to have my phone to, record what you guys are doing.
We're recording.
It's all being recorded. It's right here.
Okay, good.
We're both
Yeah.
recording.
Good.
So you want your keys and your phone. Where's your
Please.
keys?
Please go in. Can we go in?
Well, he can go in and retrieve them for you, okay? I already told you I'm not letting you go inside because you're acting a little non-cooperative, okay? He'll get your phone and your keys. Does that work?
Okay.
Okay.
You give me permission to do it?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Would you like me to at least lock your door?
No.
No. Okay.
All right.
I don't even know what you're doing. Why are you
Okay, well,
pushing me?
come with me. We got to go over here.
You want us to leave the door wide open? Is that
You
correct?
sure about that?
We're being
Could I
recorded.
get my phone now?
You want me to go get your phone?
He can go grab it for you, but you have to give him
Would you
permission
come
to do
in
so.
with me and get my phone?
No,
I
ma'am.
don't know where it
Let's
is.
just
Yeah, let's just go over here. Come on. Come on.
Like a burglary
Yeah.
system.
We're not going to get anywhere. Okay. Here, put your left foot on that little step right there. That way you can get up in
I
there.
cannot believe we are
Come
doing
on.
this. I really cannot.
There you go. Got it?
Hey, you're pushing me.
I'm
Hold
trying
on.
to help you.
Just a moment.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay. All right, ma'am, step on in here. Go ahead.
You gonna do it or?
Okay, wait right there. Double check. You don't have any weapons or anything.
No, I'm a white upper middle class nurse. I don't think I do.
All right. Did you urinate yourself? You're wet in your crotch right there. All right, ma'am, here. Just have a seat right there in that chair.
Okay, what are my options?
I'm going to ask you to give a breath test, the breathalyzer here. You can either refuse it and you get a 1-year suspension that the BMV imposes on you, or you can give a sample, and if it is over the per se limit set by law, then you will have a 90-day, a 3-month suspension on your license.
So if I say no, and I get my attorney, what does that mean?
Here, ask your attorney. Can you sign this? And that'll be good. Just need you right there. Thank you, sir.
Hold on just a moment, right?
And then, ma'am, can I get your signature right here, just stating that the advice on the back of this form was read to me and I have received a copy of this form. You'll get this yellow copy when we're done here.
What is this all about? I was not driving drunk. You got me at my house, so what?
Well, I'm using my investigation, totality of the circumstances. I'm piecing
So what am
everything
I
together. Right here, right here. It just says the advice on the back of this form was read to me and I received a copy of this form.
Hold on just a moment.
Okay. The refusal, it's called implied consent in the BMV. They will automatically, anytime a police officer asks for a chemical sample, like a breath sample, if you refuse, then the BMV automatically.
Okay, let's go back here.
Well, here, let me get ahead of you, okay? I'm not discussing anything right now, okay? Because we're going to get caught in a loop, okay? So let's focus forward. Let's get through this. We can get you back home tonight, okay? Because that's the ultimate plan. I just want we'll get all this done. I'll get you assigned everything, and we get you back home, okay? Just because, in my experience, you get caught in a loop and you get caught talking in circles with a lot of because I've explained everything to you, but people. A lot of times, in my experience, when people are impaired, intoxicated, they ask the same questions over and over and over. So we'll just avoid all that and let's just move forward, okay? Work together, get through this. I'll get you back home, okay? Did you make your decision? Do you want to give the sample or you refuse?
I would like to wait a minute in case he calls me back.
Okay. Can you do me a huge
do I have
favor?
that option?
Yes, absolutely. We can't wait all night, but I'm more than happy to give you some
How long can I
time.
wait?
What's that?
How long can I wait?
I'm going to get this all started. Once I get the paperwork done and we get the machine going, when it gives me the prompt, I'm just going to, if you don't say yes, I have to go forward and it will be counted as a refusal, okay? So if you wouldn't mind, can you come back over here? You got to keep the phone away from the machine.
What's in here?
Here you go. Yes, ma'am. There's that. And there's that if you want to look at that still. Correct. My investigation led me to believe that you were operating that vehicle while impaired.
But you did not see me driving that.
No, I have witnesses and I have proof that your vehicle struck another vehicle. There was contact between your vehicle and the other vehicle.
But you did not.
We're not having court here, okay? So we're not going to do that. If you have questions related to this process or anything like that, fine. But
So you
we're
followed me home.
not having court here, okay?
Or somebody.
Well, you can continue talking. I'm going to ignore that stuff, okay? If you have questions about this process, or if you have questions about contacting an attorney, by all means. We're not talking about the investigation right now, okay? Because we're not going to get in that, like I was just talking about. We're not getting caught in that loop, all right?
So Luke.
Once you get an attorney, the attorney will do a request for discovery, and you'll get all the information that I have, okay? You'll get all that. You'll get the Bodycam stuff, you'll get the reports, all that stuff, okay? So you just let your attorney do their job. What do you pay them to do, you know?
But you never pulled me over.
Okay, you can keep going on about that, but we're not talking about that. I've explained that to you.
Law-abiding.
I've explained that to you right here multiple times, okay? You can either give a sample, and if you are over, then you'll have a 3-month suspension. If you refuse to give a sample, then you will have a 1-year suspension, okay?
What
Those
does
are your
that mean,
options.
a suspension?
Driving suspension. You may not drive your vehicle.
At all? Not going to work or what?
They may give you work privileges. They usually do. If it's like your first time, which I believe, yeah. I can't promise any of that, but
Right.
usually, from my experience, what I've seen in the past, they typically do. Okay, well, for the many time, you will have a 1-year suspension if you refuse. A 1-year suspension on your driver's license
But an
imposed by the
attorney can
DMV.
undo that?
Well, they can request driving privileges.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can officers walk up to your front door without a warrant? Yes. And the rule is clearer than most people think. Under the 2013 case of Florida versus Jardines, an officer can approach your door the same way any neighbor could. No warrant needed. But there's a limit. They have to stay on the public path. Step into the yard with a drug dog and the whole approach turns illegal. Bottom line, this knock was lawful from the start. And here's where it gets interesting. Was the doorway arrest constitutional? Yes, but only because of what she did. Payton versus New York, decided in 1980, blocks warrantless arrests inside the home. But United States versus Santana, decided in 1976, settles this. Stand at your open doorway and you're treated as if you stepped outside. The privacy shield drops. She opened the door. The officer never crossed the threshold. Bottom line, the arrest was constitutional the moment she stood there. Now, what does it actually take to arrest someone for OVI? Not one big smoking gun. The whole picture. Under the 1983 case of Illinois versus Gates, courts look at the totality of the circumstances. Every fact stacks on the next. A witness saw the crash. White paint on the other car, her own admission she'd been drinking. Watery eyes, slurred speech. One alone, maybe not enough. Together, overwhelming. Bottom line, the foundation for this arrest was rock solid. Here's the question this raises. Can you just refuse the breath test and walk away? No. Most people think refusing makes the case disappear. The law disagrees. Under Ohio's implied consent rule, section 4511.191, you already agreed to the test the day you got your license. Refuse and you lose your license for 1 full year, automatic. And under South Dakota versus Neville from 1983, your refusal can be used against you in court. Bottom line, refusal isn't a free pass. It's a price tag. And this is where it gets controversial. Both original charges gone. The OVI reduced to reckless operation. Total fine, $305. That's it. Now look at what was on the table. A documented hit and run. Clear signs of impairment. A refusal that can legally be used against her. Prosecutors get to cut deals. That's the system. But an outcome, this light raises a fair question. Would a defendant without her resources have walked out the same way? Bottom line, the process worked. Whether justice did is a different question. The officer gets a B+. Start with what he got right. He built probable cause the proper way. He stayed inside the lines at the doorway. He read the advisory clean. He never raised his voice. The de-escalation was textbook. So why not higher? That stretched out conversation at the threshold ran longer than it needed to. Every extra minute flirted with the patent line. The legal action was justified. The execution had room to be sharper. The driver gets a D+. Start with what she got right. She didn't physically resist. She declined the field tests her right. But that's where the positives end. She fled the scene. She admitted to drinking. She confirmed her route. She denied facts the officer could already see. By the time she invoked her rights, probable cause was locked in. The outcome didn't happen to her. It followed from her own choices. Here's the first takeaway. Most people think a fender bender isn't a big deal. Just exchange info and go. But the second you drive away from any contact, even a tap, you've turned a civil matter into a criminal case. What this means in practice? Stop. Every time, no matter how minor it looks. Bottom line, leaving is almost always worse than staying. Here's what this means for you. Your rights are strongest when you use them early. Most people plan to chat first and lawyer up later. By the time things get serious, it's too late. Every word is already evidence. Say one sentence at first contact. I'd like to speak with an attorney before answering any questions. Polite, calm, done. Bottom line, silence isn't suspicious. It's smart. And here's the last takeaway. Refusing the breath test isn't a magic escape. You'll lose your license for a full year. Your refusal can be used in court. But it also denies the prosecution their cleanest evidence. That's why refusal cases often end in reduced pleas. What this means in practice, it's a trade-off, not a trick. Bottom line, know the price before you make the choice. Thanks for watching. Now, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Did the officer handle this the right way? Did the driver deserve a plea this light? How would you have graded each side? Your honest take is what makes this conversation worth having. Tell us what you think. We read every comment.